Hi, and so today we're going to be talking about managing your to-do list, and we all have different systems that we use to manage our to-do lists, and we're probably always working on those, but I thought I'd share a few techniques which I have found to be particularly useful. And the first of those is to make sure that you capture all of the actions that are on your plate. That relates both to your personal life and to your professional life. And it might at first sound a bit odd to have a personal to-do list, but it very much helps you prioritize. And as our professional and personal lives interrelate increasingly, that's much more important in terms of prioritization. The second is to capture actions in a specific way, and that's the sort of project and then the very specific action, i.e. what you would do. And so by that I mean, say you're writing a book, you would say book, and then you would write call Matt at the publisher to arrange date for book tour. And that will help. Spending the extra 15 seconds writing down what you are specifically going to do is going to mean that when you come to actually look at that task, you don't have to remember what it is. And a lot of people just record press tour or book tour, and that means that they then have to remember, okay, where was I with that project? And if you record the projects at the beginning, it means you can quickly see as you scan down your list which of the projects you want to prioritize next. The third is to record not just the deadline, but the creation date for an action. And so while that might sound counterintuitive, deadlines are often arbitrary, whereas the creation date is always going to be fixed. And that means it's very easy to see how long that particular action has been, people have been waiting for that and how long it's been lasting. Related to that is to kill all the old actions at the bottom of your to-do lists. You know, the ones that have been sitting there for a very long time, no one's chasing on them, you haven't managed to get to them. Have a good hard look at those and decide, right, are these really still important? Check if they relate to other people. Perhaps you should delegate them out if you're not having the time to get to them, or perhaps you should park them on a tickler file for some day because you're just not able to get to it based on your current workload. At the end of every day or the beginning of every day, look through specific must-dos and perhaps agree 3. These are the 3 things that if you do nothing else today, today will have been a good day. And that really helps you focus in on the key things and ignore a lot of the peripheral actions which seem urgent but are not very important that inevitably crop up in any one day. I also make sure that I keep a projects list, and the projects list is a list of literally that. A project is anything that has more than one action. And so sometimes there are bigger projects which have multiple actions associated with them, and in order to make sure that each of them are progressing, I keep a separate list of projects, that's just the name of them, and then make sure that there's an associated action for each of that. And the final tip is to look at the end of the week is to catch up and have some particular half an hour, more if you need it, where you go through and just make sure that your to-do list is fully up to date. Look through all the projects, have you got all the projects that you need, and have each of those projects got an associated action. And that will help you at the end of the week just get everything out of your brain. Of course it never gets, these things never get done in the heat of battle, but it means you can go and relax during the weekend and you can come hot into the following week, perhaps even write your 3 must-dos for Monday as well. Well, I hope that helps, certainly helps me, and in the meantime, good luck.